was there to visit school, and I think he gave them 15 million. And after that, there was a lot of political uh, stories behind that. Let me just play this shortly. On the program, Mr. Senebe, let me get your reaction. She's talking about the fact that Mr. Governor's statement is full in hate. She's also talked about certain statements that you've made personally. Most importantly, is the kind of intelligence that is fooling Mr. Governor's concerns, because she mentioned that it was a lie that 3 people did not die as a result of Obi's visit to Edo State.
Well, my governor is not Peter Obi, who lies. In the first place, the governor did not say the people died while Peter Obi was around. The people died when Peter Obi left, when they were sharing that 15 million he dropped. The governor was merely saying that somebody who said does not have shishi. Where did he get the 15 million that he's dropping? That is one thing. So he didn't say people.
So I'm gonna stop it here. You can watch the full story somewhere else, but let me just say this quickly. Number one, Peter Obi says he doesn't give shishi, but they know what he was talking about, but they just want to misinterpret it. Peter Obi has hatred, if you will. I think it's a strong term, but it's part of the word he used here, so I'm just going to use the same word. He has hatred for giving money to people that without any reason behind it. He doesn't like to, let me use the right word, he has an allergy for spending money frivolously or in a wrong way. He has an allergy of giving bribes. He doesn't give bribes. That's when he says he doesn't give shishi. This man goes around the country every month, visiting at least 2 schools every month and giving them millions. Some schools he will give 10 million, some 15 million, some 20 million, some 60 million. He goes around giving money to schools every month, starting from the time he was a governor. Never stopped. I think it wasn't even before that. He even went to Haiti when he was a governor to help rescue them when they had a natural disaster. This is part of his DNA. This is what he does. People accuse him that when he's running for election, he go and share food, and then they realize that when he was actually a governor I think it was second tenure, he was sharing food, because this is just his person. He's not doing it for you to clap for him. So this guy goes around the country every month, visiting at least 2 schools and giving them money, supporting the project they are doing in the school. The monies are not to be shared among the people that came there, and I'm going to get to that quickly. But let me just address this point of, he doesn't give shishi. This guy doesn't give bribes. That's what he meant by he doesn't give shishi. We know that he goes around giving money to people. We know that. Maybe donating boreholes, doing all kinds of philanthropic activities all over the country and even beyond. He does that, travels all over the world to learn, to educate himself. So when he says he doesn't give shishi, that's what he meant. And these guys know that's what he's talking about. He wasn't talking about giving money to charity or giving money to good causes. He does that all the time. But he has an allergy to spending money where they don't belong. He has an allergy of using public funds for private business. He wants you to use public funds for public good. And he also gives his own personal funds to support these things. Then the other point was, he said, where did he get the 15 million that he gave? This guy is a multi-billionaire in all currencies. This guy is a billionaire in pounds. That's a business in the UK. Has been running before he became a governor. There's businesses in the UK that have been running in billions of pounds before he even became a governor. And the businesses are still running. And then he has businesses in Nigeria and all over, on many other places in the world. These businesses are running and giving him money. So when they said he dropped 15 million, he didn't bring cash. I doubt it strongly. I wasn't there. But I doubt it strongly that the P2B that we have come to know will carry cash around. He will give them a check to Fidelity Bank or to any of the banks that he had business with. And I would say, I haven't verified, but I would say it's most likely going to be a Fidelity Bank check. And so when they say he left and then there was stampede on what? To go and tear the paper and share the paper that the check was printed on, or what? Was it for the people that were there to share the money, or was it for the school to use it towards a project? I bet it's for the second, it's for the latter. It's for them to use it for a project. So when people telling me that P2B dropped money and then they used the money, they want to share the money or whatever, there was a stampede. That's bogus. That's bogus. But they are so scared of him. They are so scared. They couldn't stand him. They're so scared of him. This guy is an upright man, and the political class are afraid of him. They are scared of him. The fear of Obi just just envelops these politicians, and they can't help themselves. It's hate. This is just a way of trying to drown him out before 2027. But it's not gonna work. Nigerians have seen this. Those that got bags of Indomie, bags of sachets of rice, sachets. Now they have sachet rice. We used to have sachet water only, but now there's sachet rice. Those that got sachet rice, 2 years ago, 2023, 2 years ago. I hope they're still using that sachet rice till now. They're gonna last them for 4 years. People need to be sensible. He told you guys, do you buy rice cheaper anywhere? Do you buy bread cheaper anywhere? Whether you're Muslim or Christian, educated, non-educated, northern, southern, do you buy rice cheaper anywhere? Tell us where you buy so all of us can go and buy. People laughed at him. We know how the election went. We know what they did. It's all about stealing, grabbing, running. That's all they do. They don't care about the people. And I also blame the smart ones that ran away from the country and didn't want to stay back and fight for that country. I also blame all of us for the roles we've played. We need to have the best in government. The guys that when they were in school, they stole their way through. They were cheating all the way through, sorting, like they say, all the way through. And maybe they ended up with third class or even pass or didn't even finish, graduate. They are the ones calling the shots. And what do you think? Look at the crimes they're committing in the house of in the house of law. Let me not mention a particular name. Look at the crimes they're committing, padding budgets like no man's business. Right. So, and this is the country we're in. This is where we are today. So I want to encourage you guys to not pay attention to these politicians, but to do the right things. Investigate for yourself, know what is right, and follow it. Follow your heart. 2027 is coming. Do the right thing. Let me tell you, if we get people like P2B in government, I'm not saying it has to be P2B, but if we get somebody who has conscience in government, if we get them for 8 years, and then we get another one for another 8 years, and the third one another 8 years, I tell you, in 24 years, we're going to have a whole new generation that didn't know all these corrupt practices, and the whole country will change. We just need three consecutive governments that are upright, that care about the people. In 24 years, add the people that are 10 years and below right now. Okay, add the people that are 15 years and below right now. Right? They haven't voted before. Okay, you vote from 18. So add from 17 and below. They haven't voted before. Now, if you get 17 and below, then another 24 years on top of that, you're talking about 41 years, right? 41 years. You have 41 years of a government, of a period in that country where the people that matter, the people that call the shots at the time, they'll be 40 something. These guys, they will have no idea of all this corruption. They will be reading it in papers. They will see the clips on YouTube and on the internet. I don't know if YouTube will be valid by then, but they will be seeing the clips on the media somewhere that they used to have this kind of story in Nigeria, and things will change. I'm saying this because I know that 40 years ago China was poor. 40 years ago Nigeria was rich. Our money was greater than the US dollars. 40 years ago, or just 40 years ago, our money unit by unit was greater than the USD, and maybe at par or even better than the British pounds 40 years ago. But now China is a superpower. China is rubbing shoulders with the US. Just 40 years, what people could do in 40 years. And I'm telling you, if you give another 24 years to Nigeria with the right kind of people, we can turn this thing around. We can turn this thing around. Let's think progressively. Let's think pragmatically. Let's think about the future. Not my tribe, even when your tribe is in power, is that guy you? It's only going to be one person at a time. So why don't you think globally? Think about the country. Think about where we are in the Committee of Nations and how we can get better as a country. Stop all these things. Oh, Peter Obi will never be president. So if Peter Obi is not president, what is it? People are saying Peter Obi has to do this. So if he wants to be president, he has to do that. Why? Is it his father's house that he's fighting for? He's fighting for everybody. And people are making it look like it is his own thing. He has to fight and fix Nigeria as if he was owing anybody. Is it Jesus Christ? He will do his best. But we have to support him. We have to show. And after him, we need a consistency. We need consistency in that space. We need consistency in that space. Because when we have one good head, it will force things to go well. And then if we have that repeatedly, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, you see that country will change. All right. I've interpreted for Governor Bebolo and his, I don't even know what to say, commissioner. All right. Bye-bye.